Hey everybody, it's Yuli here from Reshape of Lifestyle, and I want to share with you something. I talked to a friend yesterday, someone who is struggling making money online, and I think it's something very valuable which is really missed. And the fact is, I really believe in this, that 90% of what you're gonna do, it's gonna suck. You're gonna hate it actually. 90% of the actual things you do in order to earn more money in your business, they're gonna suck. You're gonna hate it, and that's the reality, I think. Now, I think it's really important, it's not said enough, because you hear too often that you need to do what you love, you need to do only this one thing which you're good at, and I fully agree with this. You should do this. However, people don't mention that it's a process. You don't get there within one day doing only things you love and only things you're truly passionate 100% of the time, from the morning you start a day until you end it. I don't believe it. From my experience, I've been doing business 6 years, from listening to other entrepreneurs. It's a process. You want to get there indeed, but the missing part is that in the beginning, that's the crucial part. 90% of the things you're gonna do, you're gonna hate. It's gonna suck, and I do it as well sometimes. I do it much less than before, but still, some things I do I don't like. But the 10%, the ecstasy of earning more money than you thought was ever possible, and ecstasy of actually doing beautiful things in the world through your business are amazing and are worth every second. And that's something an entrepreneur has to take into account, those 90%. If you think of a new business, then in the beginning, you will need to take out your trash. You will need to do the marketing. You will need to do the sales. You will even need to do the customer support. You'll need to do market research. You'll need to do everything. You'll need to do accounting. You'll need to take care of payroll. You need to hire people. Some of those actions are gonna suck. You're gonna hate it. You don't gonna like all of those. I don't like all of those as well. Some I like less, some I like more, but you have to accept it. It's part of actually earning more money online, creating a business. But some actions you can hate and suck. But the crucial part is in the beginning. Once you have something going, once you actually start getting income, you want to hire someone to actually take out the trash in your business. You want to hire someone maybe to do the marketing, the customer support especially. And then slowly and slowly you process and transition into doing things you really love most, where you're most strong, where you can actually bring your most strengths, where you can enjoy the most, where you can bring the most value, and that's where you can actually start scaling as well and earning more money and growing your business, growing your company. But it's such a crucial missing part for many people who start a new business. And I was speaking to my friend yesterday, and he was procrastinating doing some things which I needed, some things that just needed to be done. But because it's a new business, there is no team still, there is no coming income, he was procrastinating. And he didn't realize, because he was listening to many people say you need to do what you love, and he didn't like this specific action which was crucial to be done in order for him to progress, and he procrastinated, which is a really bad place to be. And you have to realize that sometimes you have to do things when you have to do them. And then when you can outsource it, delegate it, definitely transition into doing things which you love only. And I'm working on it as well right now. I'm in the best position I've ever been. I have a team, and we're doing many things which in the past I was doing. So my life is much better. I have more freedom, and I'm doing much more higher leverage things. But still, it's a process for me. I don't do 100% of the time things I love. Sometimes I also do things I hate, and they suck sometimes. Like, that's part of it. And I work on it as well. Even though I'm much better than ever before, there's still much for me to grow, much for me to learn, and much for me to transition, really doing things I love, really being seen in the top. But it's a process. I'll not get there in one day. I realize it. And until then, some of the things which I know has to be done, I'm going to continue doing them. An example of those would be something regarding financials, accounting. I have an accountant, but some of the things I don't have a CFO, chief financial officer, so I kind of handle all those things, and I don't really like it, to be honest with you. I don't enjoy it, but knowing your numbers, knowing who you are, and based on this, doing many projections is very important in my opinion, especially where I am with my companies. So that's an example of something I'm doing. And in the beginning, even I opened a business only in this last year, even though, and it was a new business. So in the beginning, I was doing customer support. I never do customer support, but it was only the beginning, like the first 1-2 months. It was small amount, but I was still doing it. I was hating every second when I was doing it. But after the business got a bit of traction, I hired someone right away, and I didn't do any customer support for the last, I don't know, 8 months maybe, if I'm not mistaken. And that's an example of how I transition as well. And obviously, the more you grow, the more you become the more money you have, the more capital you have, then you'll have the option to delegate and outsource right away. But Again, I just would like to remind the point, 90% of the things you're gonna do probably suck if you're in the beginning, if you're starting a new business, if you don't have something already going. And I think that's a crucial part to understand, because this will allow you to actually delve into the dirty stuff, the stuff that is needed in order for you to continue and actually get to the point where you are really doing what you love one day and only what you love. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you know someone who may need to hear this information with starting a business, please share it with him. I think it will help him a lot. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.